out of sand, reaching for the grand. As we're lost alive,
아, 되게 오랜만에 먹었다.
lose track of time. Let up high, now we climb.
막 괜찮나?
맛있어. 근데 저녁에 되게 일찍 먹어서 먹기 어렵다고. 나 일본 잘할 때 있고 걔는 못할 때 있고.
go out. You're
너무 맛있어.
in my mind. I close my eyes, so it's just you and I tell myself you'll be back again when the stars are aligned.